I rise like the sun sometimes, but then I fall. Like a black moon I rise when the night falls. When the night falls, the mic calls, so listen, it's the ultraviolet rays that keep me rising on the mission. I rise like the sun sometimes, but then I fall. Like a black moon I rise when the night calls. When the night falls, the mic calls, so listen, it's the ultraviolet rays that keep me rising on the mission.
What up, hype beast? You already know who it is. It's your boy back with another NBA update video. So this one is for all my Los Angeles Laker hype beast out there. The coaching search apparently is still going on. Now, they've hired Frank Vogel as their head coach, and we know they hired Jason Kidd as an assistant coach, the main assistant or lead assistant. Now we found out that they're hiring another veteran to be another assistant, and that is Lionel Hollins. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with Lionel Hollins, he coached Memphis back when Memphis was pretty good and a pretty legit team, you know, going on deep playoff run after deep playoff run, you know, a couple years ago. Lionel Hollins was the guy that was behind that run they had with Zach Randolph and Mike Conley and all those guys, Marcus, all those guys. So since he left or got fired from the Memphis job, he has not coached in the NBA. It's been years since he's coached in the NBA. His name popped up out of nowhere, you know, before the Lakers hired Frank Vogel when they got turned down by Tyronn Lue. I saw the name Lionel Hollins pop up in their coaching search, and now all of a sudden apparently they were considering hiring him as a head coach, even though they never formally gave him an interview or formally called him in for an interview, but they were considering him. Now that they have a head coach, now they're hiring him as an assistant. So Lionel Hollins, congratulations to you. I've always been a pretty big fan of Lionel Hollins and his coaching ability. Like I said, those Memphis teams were pretty legit when he was there. He's basically led that franchise to the most success that franchise has seen. He was one of the, you know, really well respected coaches in the NBA when he was coaching for Memphis. They got rid of him, and I think Yeager was the guy who was his successor. Forgive me if I'm mistaken. And basically they underperformed as soon as they changed from him, and basically nobody has ever got them back on track from what they were. So yeah, big ups to Lionel Hollins. Like I said, I really believe in him as a coach, and I think he'd help out Lakers. Now, the thing that's a little bit concerning about this is that this reminds me of a situation in Cleveland, once again, when LeBron was there, when he came back and they had that little coaching carousel situation. They had David Blatt as the head coach, quote unquote, but then they hired Tyronn Lue, the guy who many in the organization favored for the head coaching position. They had him as the lead assistant. Then they even had somebody who had experience like Larry Drew also on the staff. So that basically they had three head coaches, three potential head coaches in one, you know, coaching staff, which kind of doesn't really make sense. And now we're seeing it again with the Lakers. We see Frank Vogel, who was that David Blatt character basically, except he's had a lot more success in the NBA than David Blatt. And then we have Jason Kidd on the side just waiting to get that head coach spot if things go wrong for Vogel. And now we have Lionel Hollins, who's on the staff as well, who can also step in and be a head coach at any time. Interesting for Vogel. I don't love it. I would think, you know, when you get hired as a head coach, you bring your guys in, your guys who are loyal to you. You don't bring full head coaches who've had full careers on your staff unless y'all are used to working together. But whatever, we'll see what happens with this Lakers situation. But these are three coaches with a lot of experience, so let's see if they can make it work. Anyway, let me know what you guys think down below about Lionel Hollins being the new assistant head coach for the Los Angeles Lakers. All right, let me know down below. See you next time.